Anatomy of a class. The class is a fundamental concept in Java and other object-oriented programming languages. A class describes some data or attributes about objects and the behaviors or operations that can be applied to those objects. Let's take a movie class as an example. The attributes for a movie might be the title, the production company, and the year of release. There could be other data that describes a movie, but we will use these for this example. For the behaviors, let's make a print method to print all the attribute values of an object. Let's start from the beginning and write the code for a Java class. This is a class header and empty curly braces for the body. The word public is an access modifier that means the class is accessible by any other class. The word class is a keyword indicating the defining of a class. The word movie is a user-defined identifier which indicates the name of the class. Notice that the name of the class is capitalized. The code for the class is enclosed in opening and closing curly braces. The attributes are called instance variables. Let's define our three attributes or instance variables in the class. The word private is an access modifier that means the instance variable is not accessible by any other class. String and int define the data types for the instance variables. Title, prodco, and year are user-defined identifiers. Behaviors or operations are represented by methods. For this example, we are going to redefine the toString method from the object class. The toString method prints the values for the instance variables of the object. The last component of a class that we need to add is called a constructor. A constructor is a special method in a class that builds the object by initializing the instance variables using the values of the parameters. Now that the class is designed, we can create objects of the class. An object is an instance or a specific realization of a class. To create an object of the movie class, you would have a code statement like this. Movie M equal new movie, The Lion King, Disney, 1994. A class behaves like a data type in that it defines what kind of object it is and how it behaves. The data type of the object, M, is the class movie. The object M behaves like a variable. The new statement allocates the space in memory and assigns the memory address. The movie, parenthesis, The Lion King, Disney, 1994, parenthesis, part of the code calls a constructor of the class and builds the object by assigning the instance variables to the values of the parameters. Let's look at what is going on behind the scenes in memory when an object is created. A storage location in memory is created for the identifier M. This location points to the memory address of another storage location that is created for the actual contents of the object, the instance variables and methods. The variable M stores the reference or memory address and points to the place in memory where the actual object, with its data and methods, is stored. To recap anatomy of a class. The class is a fundamental concept in Java. The attributes are called instance variables. Behaviors or operations are represented by methods. A constructor is a special method in a class that builds the object and initializes the instance variables. An object is an instance or a specific realization of a class.